All right, here goes part 27 of my movie collection updates. So we're continuing the stack from the previous video. Up first, we have Letters to God right here. It is PG, and it has a slipcover. So I'll go ahead and take the slipcover off and show front and back of both. It looks like the case is identical to the slipcover. It is 114 minutes. Came out in 2010. Do I recognize any of the cast members here? Or their names anyway? I do not. I recognize one of the faces here. I recognize her face again. I talked about her in part, I think 24 or 25, something like that. So yeah, I'll have to check this movie out and see if it's any good. Because I haven't watched this one yet, and I don't want to give false information. Bailee Madison. I think Bailee Madison is who this little girl is. She plays a character named Samantha. Okay. Next up, we have the Librarian movie trilogy with Quest for the Spear, Return to King Solomon's Mines, and Curse of the Judas Chalice. These are Indiana Jones style adventures that are a whole lot of fun. None of these are rated. I think originally they would have been PG-13 or like PG titles. So that's based on the content that I remember in them. The only one I've watched fairly recently was the first one, Quest for the Spear. It has Noah Wyle as the librarian himself. This is the only name on the back of the case that I recognize for the first movie. It is a 2004 release and 106 minutes long. Return to King Solomon's Mines. It came out in 2006. And is 92 minutes long. Do I recognize any names in addition to his on the back of here? Nope, I sure don't. Okay then. And then we also have The Librarian 3, Curse of the Judas Chalice. Again, I don't recognize any of the names other than Noah Wile's. The third one is 90 minutes and came out in 2008. This compilation of all three of them was released in 2017. Based on the bottom of the case there. I want to say that these two were on a disc together, and Curse of the Judas Chalice was by itself on its own disc. Next up, we have the Librarians series, and this had 4 seasons. I had the entire show. Here's season 1. And this season is none of the seasons are rated. But they have a Canadian PG rating. So probably translates to an American PG as well. It is 460 minutes. How many episodes are on this? 10. 10 episodes for the first season. Yeah. The show started in 2016. And I want to say the last season. Hold on, that can't be right. Is that right? Doesn't say when the episodes are aired. Oh, that would have been too helpful, I guess. Okay, so we're going with 2016, but that would mean that all 4 seasons came out in a span of 2 years. Did they do annual seasons for that? I guess. Season 2 came out in 2017, or 2016 and /17. So they must have started like this one in early to mid 2016, and this one closed out 2016 and started 2017 or something. Another 10 episodes, I believe. Yes, another 10 episodes. Did this have release years on the episodes? No, because that would be too helpful. There are a few instances in the series when Noah Wyle shows up. This second season is 421 minutes long and not rated. Yeah. And season 3 here. That looks cool. I think I only saw all the way through the first 2 seasons. This one also says 2016. What the heck? That's weird. So I'm guessing this one is more in like the latter part of 2017. It's 419 minutes, not rated. And another 10 episodes long. Yeah, the release year has me stumped for all 4 seasons, honestly. Anyway, here's season 4. Big Adventures, Bigger Secrets. I think this series is having a follow-up, like a sequel series soon. If it doesn't already. This season came out in 2018. How many episodes was this one? This one is the longest season of them all. This one has 12 episodes instead of 10, like the other 3. This one is 503 minutes long, still not rated. And yeah, cool. Next up, we have Life After Tomorrow. Sarah Jessica Parker is the only name that I recognize listed on the front of the case. I had to look at the back of the case to see if it was who I thought it was, and it is. It's PG-13, 75 minutes long, and came out in 2007, it looks like. Yeah. I need to watch this one to get further thoughts on it. Ones that I can get further thoughts on, because they are amazing, are the Lilo and Stitch movies. I have the cases for 3 of them, 2 in 1, and by itself. I do not have a case for Stitch the movie. There's one that's actually called Stitch the movie. That came out after the series ended. And I also don't have the live action remake yet. I do want to get it. It was an amazing remake. But this is Lilo and Stitch 1 and 2. Stitch Has a Glitch. Both are PG. They combined them on Blu-ray in 2022. The original is 86 minutes long, and Stitch Has a Glitch is 69 minutes long. This had individual DVDs, and then the titles were combined on a single Blu-ray disc, if I'm not mistaken. That, or I could be completely mistaken and have them be 2 DVDs, 2 Blu-rays, which is something that I'll have to look into, because now I'm second guessing myself and being like, is that the case? Am I misremembering this? I think I'm misremembering it. I want to say it had individual Blu-rays and individual DVDs, so 4 discs total. But again, I could be mistaken. Yeah. Anyway, classic, great movies. I really hope that they make a second live action one because the first live action Lilo and Stitch did really well. So I hope Disney makes a sequel to. I hope they make a live action adaptation of Stitch Has a Glitch too, because that would be so cool. Next up we have Leroy and Stitch. Stitch meets his match in this all new adventure from 2006. It is G-rated, 73 minutes long, and is a lot of fun like the rest of the series. A lot of fun. Like I said, I do also have Stitch the movie that came out after the entire series ended. I don't have the series sadly yet. I hope that's available. I don't know if that is or not. But it's on Disney Plus, so maybe it's available, maybe it's not. I don't know. But I think the series ran for like 3 seasons, maybe. Anyway, next up we have the Diamond Edition Blu-ray DVD combo for the original Lion King. The Blu-ray release came out in 2011. It is rated G and 88 minutes long. I already stated this is a Blu-ray DVD combo, so that's how many discs were in there. Was 2. And it has an insert. Does this insert say when the movie was originally released? Probably not. I want to say like 80s, maybe 90s, or like early 90s, maybe mid to late 80s. This is not being helpful at all. It is helpful in the case that Lion King 1.5 has a Blu-ray DVD combo to pursue as well. Okay, well, anyways. Does it have cast information listed anywhere? No, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait. Came out in 94. It says it's an Academy Award winner, winning music, 1994 Best Original Score, Best Original Song, Can You Feel the Love Tonight? So 1994, that's when it came out. My guesses were both very far off, because I said 70s or 80s, and it's 1994. Okay, then. I don't know when Lion King 1.5 came out. I don't have a case for it. I do have a case for the special edition Blu-ray DVD combo of Lion King 2 Simba's Pride. That Blu-ray release came out in 2012. And this doesn't have a timeline indicator for when it came out originally. But it's 81 minutes long, rated G. Insert no. That would have been helpful. Okay, well. Anywho. No cast information, nothing to indicate when it originally came out. I remember it was a direct-to-video sequel, like Lion King 1.5 is. Actually, that one's more of a midquel. Anyway, next up we have the Lion King live action CGI remake with Donald Glover, Seth Rogen, Chiwetel Eofor, Alfre Woodward, Billy Eichner, John Canny, John Oliver, Beyonce, Knowles Carter, and James Earl Jones reprising his role as Mufasa, the voice of Mufasa, I should say. This one's directed by Jon Favreau. It's PG, 118 minutes long, and the Blu-ray came out in 2019. I want to say that the movie itself came out in 2018, a year before the Blu-ray came out. Anyway, I saw Mufasa, but I don't have Mufasa, The Lion King yet. But that one I want to say like came out 2023, 24, somewhere in there. But anyway, next up we have Limitless Unrated Extended Cut. And the reason this is with my G through PG-13 is because the theatrical cut is PG-13. We have Bradley Cooper, the voice of Rocket Raccoon. Robert De Niro. Those are the two names that I recognize on the back of here. Does it have two different runtimes to show what the extended one is? Doesn't look like it. The runtime it does show is 105 minutes. I'm not sure if that's the theatrical or the extended runtime. Came out in 2011. This includes an unrated and a PG-13 version. Does it say? It doesn't say when, or like how much runtime was added to it. So that's not super helpful there on that for that. Last stack for the night before I do a short little haul video, which I might actually just tack on to the end of this, maybe. Actually, no, I'll do a short video after this for the haul. 1 second. Sorry about that. I hit pause to see if the previous video was done uploading. Excuse me, I'm okay. And it is. So I before being confused, like which one of these videos do I upload or did I already upload? I went ahead and deleted the one that deleted from the camera roll one that's already fully uploaded, and this one said it was still pending because clearly I'm still talking in this video. Next up we have Lincoln, which is why I decided to put all my Civil War titles where I just did. This one has Sally Field, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and James Spader and Tommy Lee Jones in it. And I believe Daniel Day-Lewis plays Lincoln himself. And I'm not sure who Hal Holbrook is, but he's in here as well. And if memory serves, I want to say Adam Driver is in this as well. I want to say Adam Driver is in Lincoln. This movie came out in 2013. Has music by John Williams. Is 150 minutes long, so 2.5 hours, and it's PG-13. And yeah, I'm just gonna start another stack right next to these because this got very tall with those Civil War titles there. Next up, we have The Lone Ranger with Johnny Depp and Armie Hammer, who are the only two names on the front of the case that I recognize. I know Helena Bonham Carter is also in it, because that's her right there and right there. Tom Wilkinson's in it as well. This one's 149 minutes. PG-13, came out in 2013. I believe it had a full wave of Lego sets as well, which I sadly was not able to get. Although somehow I do have minifigures for Tonto and the Lone Ranger himself. Because I think one of my friends gave me his Lone Ranger set. Yeah. Next up, we have The Longest Ride with Britt Robinson and Scott Eastwood. It's a Nicholas Sparks movie. According to Pete Hammond with Deadline, it is the best Nicholas Sparks movie since The Notebook. I can neither confirm nor deny that, because I haven't seen either one. At least not all the way through. I've seen part of The Notebook, but not all the way through. Who else is in this? Just those two. Their names are the only two that I recognize. It's PG-13. Came out in 2015 and is 128 minutes long. Next up, we have The Longest Week. The two names that I recognize on the front of the case here are Olivia Wilde and Jason Bateman. This is just a Blu-ray digital, as advertised, Blu-ray digital. So I wasn't expecting a DVD to be in something that says Blu-ray digital instead of Blu-ray DVD digital. So I'll have to find a separate DVD for it, which is fine. This one is PG-13, came out in 2014 and 86 minutes long. And it's another one that I haven't watched yet. Yeah. Excuse me. My goodness. Next up, we have the start of my Looney Tune titles with Bugs Bunny Bond Rally from a Toon Factory thing here. One of these slim cases. It has 18 episodes, which I'll list here in just a second. Some are black and white, some are color. It's 120 minutes long. And yeah, the episodes included from top to bottom, 1st to 18th, are Bugs Bunny Bond Rally, The Three Bears, The Sunshine Makers, All's Well, Vitamin Hay, like Timothy Hay, that kind of hay, Hay, Always Kickin', Corny Concerto, A Scout with a Gout, Robin Hood, Sinbad the Sailor, Hunky and Spunky, Peeping Penguins, Picnic Panic, Plain Dumb, Play Safe, Hansel and Gretel, Robin Hood Makes Good, and Scotty Finds a Friend, or Finds a Home. Scotty Finds a Home. I have no idea when this came out. Judging from it having black and white as well as color, I would say some of them, like the black and white ones, are probably from the like maybe the 1930s, 1940s, somewhere in there, and the other ones maybe like 60s or 70s. I don't know for sure. But anyway, moving on. Next up, we have Daffy Duck and Friends, and he looks stoked. He looks very happy. And that same picture's on the back here. This one has how many episodes? 1, 2, 14 episodes. I'll go ahead and list those in a second. It's not rated. 95 minutes long, fully in color. Doesn't say when it came out. Interesting. Anyways, The episodes are Duck Amuck, Doe for the Dodo, Drip Along Daffy, Scaredy Cat, The Duckster, The Scarlet Pumpernickel, Yankee Doodle Daffy, Porky Chops, Wearing of the Grin, Deduce You Say. That's funny. I didn't expect that to see this on a cartoon case. Boobs in the Wood. I had to show proof of that it says that, because it's not something I expected to see on a Looney Tunes case of all things. I'm guessing it has to do with type of bird. And then we have Golden Yeggs, Rabbit Fire, and Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century. Why didn't they just say halfway through the 24th century? I don't know. They had to say it in a way that's hard to pronounce. Next up, we have Daffy Duck Quackbusters. Or Looney Tunes presents Daffy Duck's Quackbusters here. This is 79 minutes long, rated G. Has 3 bonus cartoons. Duck Dodgers and the Return of the 24 and a half century, and Little Bo Peep and Superior Duck. This one also doesn't have a release year on it. How dare it? And is 79 minutes long. All right. Next up, we have Looney Tunes Center Stage, over 4 hours of fun, featuring the Looney Bugs Bunny movie, Looney Tunes Rabbits Run, and Looney Tunes Center Stage Volume 1, right there. And it has runtimes for each segment. So let's see. Doesn't indicate as to when it came out, but the Looney Bugs Bunny movie is rated G. The other 2 things are not rated. The Bugs Bunny movie is 80 minutes long. The Looney Tunes Rabbits Run is 75 minutes long, and Center Stage Volume 1 is 105 minutes long. All of the above are in color. I want to say I've seen these. Yeah. Anyway, next up we have Looney Tunes Center Stage Volume 2, which I think just had 1 disc, maybe 2. Yeah, I think just 1 disc. 14 episodes. These 14 shorts are also included in the Looney Tunes Golden Collection Volume 1. This is not rated, 102 minutes long. It lists 14 episodes. I'll go ahead and list off what those are. Canary Row, Bunker Hill Bunny, Kit for Cat, Putty Tat Trouble, Bugs and Thugs, Canned Feud, Lumber Jerks, Speedy Gonzales, Tweety's SOS, The Foghorn Leghorn, Daffy Duck Hunt, Early to Bet, Broken Leghorn, and Devil May Hare, spelled like hair as in like a rabbit hair, Hare, which I think is interesting. Also no indication as to what year this came out. Rude. Next up, we have the Looney Tunes Complete Platinum Collection, volumes 1, 2, and 3, with 2 discs apiece. This is 1,089 minutes, not rated. And came out to commemorate Warner Bros. 100th anniversary. If that wasn't clear by that logo right there. It's the Complete Platinum Collection feature, or the Complete Platinum feature words. The Looney Tunes Complete Platinum Collection features 150 theatrical shorts, from fan favorites to one-shot classics, with complete collections of Marvin the Martian, the Tasmanian Devil, and more. That's cool. Also, this case is like a shinier black plastic to say something like this. You can see how this one is kind of reflective, and this one is very much not reflective. Each 2-disc bunch has 50 episodes. I'm not going to list all those. That would take a long time to do. But yeah. Next up, we have Warner Bros. Home Entertainment Academy Awards Animation Collection 15 winners, restored from the original masters. Right here. You can see why I put it with the Looney Tunes stuff. Looks like it also has some Tom and Jerry stuff in it. It's 125 minutes, not rated. No indication as to when it came out. Does this have any indication as to when it came out? No. Okay. Oh, this case is pretty beat up. Okay then. That's why it's super glue. And last up, we have Looney Tunes movie collection, 2 feature-length movies. Right here. It includes. Which ones does it include? It includes a couple of inserts that are trying to fall out. Disc 1 has the Bugs Bunny / Roadrunner movie with 15 scenes. And the second disc has Bugs Bunny's third movie, 1001 Rabbit Tales. So there you go. That one has 16 scenes. Okay then. This does have information as to when it came out, and that the answer to that is 2005. Very cool. Nice. Okay. Here. Okay. I say I've watched both of these actually. That not rated and 171 minutes long. And that concludes this portion of my collection updates. Like I said, I'll have a quick haul video here in a second. I just have 2 things, or 2 movies, or not movies, 2 shows, or 2 seasons of shows, of a show to show off. with 2 discs each. I'll show the discs for them. And I realized with my previous haul video that I didn't show the discs for those titles. So I'll have to do that at some point. But anyway, yeah, I'll be back with my quick little haul video here in a second. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.